All right, it's Tuesday, July 15th, just following up on the SPY here. You can see it's now working down to take out the lows of the day. We're going to see if it does that here in a second. I wanted to kind of shoot this video. That was kind of expected as it came up and rolled over and had the red bar, two down, that you'd make a second push to the lows of the day today. It came down there for a second. I think it literally just missed it by one tick. Typically that doesn't happen, in terms of support and coming all the way back up. It usually wants to, so that set up, more liquidity down here, in my opinion, to take these lows of the day out. So we're coming down there again. Let's just see if it gets down there. In the big picture, again, I've described this on a whole bunch of videos, that I'm looking for the potential for this to be the reversal bar at the top of a range here that fails to break out and then comes back through to the bottom of the range at a minimum, and maybe even, goes a lot deeper than that with some pivot machine gun targets down here, depending on price action, should we even, reverse. So, it's a strong uptrend. It's not easy to reverse that. This to me is the first sign that it might be happening. And there we go. We're breaking through the lows of the day there. So let's see how those options are doing. Whoops. 1 second. Yeah, I mean, what I did here, I described in the previous videos. I bought the 630 puts at 648. I added to that at 594, and then I scaled out at 650 to kind of set up a no-risk trade, essentially owning the positions at 594, and they just hit 7 right now. So they're a point higher, and this is an inflection point on the day. This is a kind of an important little area here. I mean, it's either going to be my 2 pushes down that I normally expect on a directional day, kind of to end the morning, and maybe we just stop here, and by the end of the day, we come all the way back up, and this bar doesn't look that bad by the end of the day. Or is this push down 2 that was high probability that doesn't reverse and then really sets the tone for failing to break out of this range and working to the bottom of the range. So we'll find out not only today, but in the days ahead, can we really stay red here, get to the bottom of this range, and then if we can get through there, see if we start even eating into some of these pivots down here and all this exhaustion risk. We seem to be building up a little momentum, which is nice, and that's is pretty much getting through the halfway point of this whole consolidation area now to expect to head to the bottom. So we're just going to have to see how it unfolds here. Although, like I said, this bar is pretty interesting and important in terms of how the rest of the day goes. The options are moving up nicely now. They're at 750. Again, essentially, I'm in those at 594 at no risk right now. So you can take the gains here if you want. You can try to hold on and be aggressive and just see, if this bar can close as red and follows through. But I've described kind of my scenario right now. It's all at no risk. And, this price action to me at least had high probability to kind of make another thrust lower, and now we're just going to have to see how it continues for the rest of the day at no risk. But if this holds down here, then you can expect lower prices and maybe a deeper pullback as the week moves on.